Oh, hello there. I'm Bilchan.
I'm Nimakong.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you. Chapter 4, Section 5 of the Picture of Dorian Bray.
As.
The Picture of Dorian Gray. Oscar Wilde. Chapter 4, Section 5. How horrid you are. She is all the great heroines of the world in one. She is more than an individual. You laugh? But I tell you she has genius. I love her. And I must make her love me. You, who know all the secrets of life. Tell me how to charm Sybil Vane to love me. I want to make Romo jealous. I want the dead lovers of the world to hear our laughter and grow sad. I want a breath of our passion to stir their distant to consciousness, to wake their ashes into pain. My God. Ari. How I worship her. He was walking up and down the room as he spoke. Hectic spots of red burned on his cheeks. He was terribly excited. Lord Henry watched him with a subtle sense of pleasure. How different he was now from the shy, frightened boy he had met in Basel. Hallward's studio. His nature had developed like a flower, had borne blossoms of scarlet flame. Out of its secret hide place had crept his soul, and desire had come to meet it on the way. And what do you propose to do? Said Lord Henry at last. I want you and Basil to come with me some night and see her act. I have not the slightest fear of the result. You are certain to acknowledge her genius. Then we must get her out of the Jew's hands. She is bound to him for 3 years, at least for 2 years and 8 months from the present time. I shall have to pay him something. Of course. When all that is settled, I shall take a Western theatre and bring her out properly. That would be impossible. Yes. She will. She has not merely art, consummate her instinct, in her, but she has personality also. And you have often told me that it is personalities, not principles. Well, let me see. Today is Tuesday. That is fixed tomorrow. All right. The Bristol at 8 o'clock. Note 8. Ari. Please. 6:30. We must be there before the curtain rises. You must see her in the first act. 6:30. What an hour. It will be like having a meat tea, or reading an English novel. It must be 7. No gentleman dines before 7. Shall we see Basil between us and then? Dear Basil, I have not laid eyes on him for a week. It is rather horrid of me, as he has sent me my portrait in the most wonderful frame, specially designed by himself. And though I am a little jealous of the picture for being a whole month younger than I am, I must admit that I delight in it. Perhaps you had better write to him. I don't want to see him alone. He says things that annoy me. Lord Henry smiled. People are very fond of giving away what they need most themselves. Well, Basil is the best of fellows, but he seems to be just a bit of a Philistine. since I have known you. Ari. Basil. My dear boy. Puts everything that is charming in him into his work. The consequence is that he has nothing left for life but his prejudices, his principles, and his common sense. The only artists I have ever known who are personally delightful are bad artists. Good artists exist simply in what they make, and consequently are perfectly uninteresting in what they are. A great poet, a really great poet, is the most analytical of all creatures. But inferior poets are absolutely fascinating. The worse their rhymes are, the more picturesque they look. The mere fact of having published a book of second-rate sonnets makes them quite irresistible. He lies the poetry that he cannot write. I wonder, is that really so? Harry, said Dorian Gray, putting some perfume on his handkerchief out of a large gold-topped bottle that stood on the table. It must beat, if you say it. And now I am off. Imogen is waiting for me. Don't forget about tomorrow. To be continued.